Hi guys, my name is Jean-Sébastien Schall, and today I'm going to present you a tutorial on how to put animations when you get a resource node. Once again, I'm using Atavism version 2.3.1. So in the previous tutorial, I showed you how to create new resource node, but if I gather them, like it's kind of empty, there's no animation to it. So here's what we're going to do today. So if you go into your animator here, what you want to do first is create a new Boolean variable, and we'll call it lumbering. I'm going to copy that. Okay, here we're going to create a new state, and what we want to do is add a motion to it. So once again, I'm using the props animators animation from the asset store. Got that, and it's really awesome. Has a lot of animation in there. I'll put the link in the bottom of the video. So here I'm going to use an axe swing. So worker pickaxe. So axe lumberjack axe swing. Good thing to look at first if you want. Make sure there's a loop time. Like I didn't take the good animation. I want to have an axe swing that has a loop. Oh, here we have the woodcut one. So sorry I made it a little cut there because I wanted to find the right one. So I'm going to use the woodcut for this animation. So here instead, I'm just going to change it to woodcut. And as you can see the animation here, it has a loop, and that's going to be important afterward. I'm going to change that state name also to lumbering. Next, what you want to do is make a transition from here to lumbering and lumbering back to idle. Click on a small arrow, and here you're going to say lumbering equal true, and back here same thing, lumbering back to false. And that's what you need for the basic animation for the lumbering or wood cutting. So back to our resource node. Here you see there's a place in here that has harvest coordinate effect. So what we're going to do is in the coordinate effect, we're going to take any one of those and we can just duplicate it, Control D, and I'm going to call this lumbering. So it's gonna ask me the name of the animation. So remember in the previous table here in the animator, we put in lumbering. So that's what I want to use as an animation. And the reason why I told you to take a loop video, a loop animation, is here we can put like as many time you want this action to be repeated. So I know the animation is about 1 second. So you can see 1, 1, 1. So if I want him to swing 3 times, the only thing I need to do on my coordinate effect lumbering, I'll just need to put 3 here. You can put a sound clip, but you'll need to have a way to sync them afterward. I've downloaded a sound from the internet. It was free sound. I'm just gonna use that as an example. Afterward, what you need to do is go into the editor, and you'll need to find your coordinate effect, and we'll need to drag this into the game object, new game object, and we'll call it lumbering. Now you can just do save, and you'll see we have a new effect right here called a lumbering effect 6. Now if you go back to your resource node and click. Here, like I told you, you just want to take your new coordinate effect, lumbering, and drag and drop it onto your object. Now get back into your world. Delete the two trees you already placed in. So like I said, just place your two trees in the scene. And as before in the other video I showed you, you need to go onto your resource node, save them, and make a server restart, and I'll see you after my server has restarted. Okay guys, my server just restarted right now, so I'm gonna log in my world and we'll see if the animation works. So now if I go to tree, I can see my animation running 3 times and I get my resource. As of now, in the future version there'll be an update where you'll only gather the resources after you've did your animation. That's a work in progress, should be out for version 2.4, I think, if I understood correctly. But that gives you a basic idea of how to use animation when you're gathering stuff, and same trick can apply to any crafting station you have. So I hope this helps. Once again, my name is Jean-Sébastien Charles, and that was a tutorial for Atavism. Bye bye.